What I really hope we can accomplish with the teaching and learning pathway is introducing students into a new way of thinking about education that might motivate them to consider potentially teaching as a future career. In this first year course, our primary goal is to have students shift their mindset from thinking about school like a student to thinking about school like a teacher, which gives them a really interesting and insightful perspective on what a day in the life of a teacher is really like.
I hope to gain, even if it's the littlest bit, a little bit of experience, because I know in the second and third year of the program, we get to go to elementary schools and read to students and even teach the classes for a day.
I hope to gain just like an insight on how to teach kids that are different than most kids, like special needs kids, and just to help them feel more comfortable in my classroom.
I hope it helps me in college and prepare me for my future and help me be a good teacher.
A typical day in the classroom, we do lecture and take notes based off of the lecture, which is just the curriculum, learning a bunch of different stuff about how to be a teacher.
We'll have a discussion. She'll give us scenarios on what to do in the classroom based on that certain topic, like unbiased, for example, about how to teach in a classroom that has people with different religious, socioeconomic backgrounds, and ethnic backgrounds.
So far this year in our introductory unit, we've discussed professionalism, how teachers conduct themselves, how teachers dress in order to set an appropriate climate in the classroom. We've worked on equity and bias, treating students fairly and ensuring that all students have their needs met in the classroom. We also have focused on really thinking about how that diversity makes a classroom a better environment.
We do a lot of conversation-based learning to get to know what we would do in certain situations if we were in the classroom actually being the teacher. My favorite part about the program would have to be circle time, where we each learn a little bit about each other. The first day she asked a simple one like, what's your favorite song? And you get to learn everybody's music taste. And every time we do it, you just learn a little bit more about everybody else that's in the classroom.
Probably learning about how to be a future teacher and learning new things every day.
I joined this program because I personally have a big heart for kids. I teach Sunday school every Sunday, and my mom was also a teacher. And growing up, I would literally just ditch school so I could go and help her because I love those kids so much.
It's just something I've always loved doing, whether it's giving a presentation in class or getting to be around little kids at church. It's always something I've loved.
The third year course, which is typically going to be offered to our senior students, that course is a dual credit course that we will offer, that EKU will be awarding the dual credit for that class. I think that this class is going to give students a really great foundation for knowing whether or not being a teacher could be a career that they would be interested in the future. Teaching is such a diverse field and can draw students with really any interest. And I think that by taking these courses, they will go into college knowing whether or not education would be for them. And that can save them time and money in the future if they go out of high school into college already having that plan in place.